Hey everybody, this is David here, or Act Like a Grandmaster, aka Chessman, and I'm here continuing the coverage of the 2025 U.S. Women's Chess Championship. And today we got round 7, so we're going to go over the round 7 games and see what happened. In the first game, we got Atusa with the white pieces versus Alice Lee with the black pieces. And Atusa had an 86.4 accuracy, while Alice had a 97.6 accuracy. I only see a couple mistakes in the game, but let's see what happened. Got a Sicilian defense. No mistakes so far. Got our first mistake. Let's just see if it was a big one. And it was. It gives black a point advantage, especially if black can find d4. And she does play it. Rook e7 was another mistake, giving black almost a 3-point advantage if black can play d3 check. And she does play it. So black now has a major advantage. Rook takes c1 was a mistake, and now it's mate in 2. And white resigns because it's mate. So Alice Lee took that win, and she's now 5 out of 7. And let's take a look at the next game. Next game, we got Carissa Yep with the white pieces versus Jennifer Yu with the black pieces. Carissa got a 91.7% accuracy, and Jennifer got a 91.6% accuracy. And I see a few mistakes in the game. We'll take a look, see what happened. Got a Scotch game. Knight c3 was a mistake. Let's see if it was a big one. Just gives black a slight advantage if she plays castles. And she does. Bishop d4 was a mistake. Let's see if it was a big one. Gives white a slight advantage if she plays queen d1. And she does not. She plays queen e4. So it's a pretty even game. This queen takes c3 was a mistake. This gives black almost a point advantage if she plays rook to d3. And she does. Queen c5 was another mistake, giving black almost a point and a half advantage if she plays queen takes a2, which she does. Now rook f d8 was a mistake, and now the advantage is less than a point if white plays king g1 or bishop h3, and she plays bishop h3, which was the second best move. King g1 was a mistake and gives the advantage to almost 2 points advantage to black if she plays king h8. And she does not. She misses that opportunity, and the advantage goes down to about a point. Rook d1 was a mistake and gives away the advantage. She's only a slight advantage now. Black's only a slight advantage. So a pretty even game. Knight c3 was a mistake, but just a slight mistake. If black plays queen takes c3, then black's up about half a point. And she does. Queens come off. And we get a threefold repetition, and it's a draw. So went back and forth a little bit, but it ended up being a draw. So let's take a look at the next game. This game we got Nazi Pakades with the white pieces versus Irina Krush with the black pieces. Nazi had an 88.6 accuracy, while Irina Krush got an 89% accuracy. And I see some mistakes in the game. Let's see what happened. Got a Nimzo Indian. D5 was a blunder, and a fairly big one. Gives black almost a 1.25 advantage if she plays either bishop takes d5 or bishop b6. She plays the second best move. And queen e2 was another inaccuracy, which gives black almost a 3-point advantage if she plays bishop takes d5, which she does. Bishop c7 was a mistake, which loses most of the advantage. Black's only up by about a point now. But white's move was a mistake, 97 was a mistake, and it gives black almost a 2-point advantage if she plays king f6, which she does. Bishop d3, however, was a mistake, and loses most of the advantage. Black's only up a slight edge now. Knight d4 was a missed opportunity. Let's see what move white should have played. Looks like bishop to d4 was the best move. That would have minimized the advantage. But let's see what happens. Knight e7 was a mistake. It gives black almost a 2-point advantage if she plays king f6, and she does. Bishop e6 was a mistake. Loses most of the advantage. It's now about even. Let's see. Oh, the bishop g6 was a big mistake. Goes from an even game to white has almost a 4-point advantage. If white plays knight e6 check, and she does not, and it goes back to zeros. Bishop c6 was another big mistake. Again, if white plays knight to e6 check, it's a huge move, huge advantage. And again, does not. and ends up being a draw. White had 2 chances to basically win the game and missed both. So unfortunately that was a draw. And let's take a look at the next game. This game we got Tatev Abraham with the white pieces versus Anna Zatonsky with the black pieces. Tatev's accuracy was 98.5%, while Anna's was 98.1%. And I don't see any mistakes in the game, so it looks like a pretty clean game. Let's see what happened. Got a French defense. Pieces getting traded off. And draw by 3-fold repetition. So not too much happened in that game. It was just a quick draw. And let's go on with the next one. This game we got Talia Cervantes with the white pieces versus Anna Sargassian with the black pieces. Talia's accuracy was 85.1%, while Anna's was 89.9%. Looking through the game, I see a few mistakes. So let's see what happened. Got a queen's pawn opening. Got a London system. Got a first inaccuracy. Let's see if it was a big one. Yeah, it was a fairly significant accuracy. White now has almost a 1.5 advantage if she plays knight g6 or knight takes d7. And she plays knight g6. Brilliant move. And we got rook e8. Knight takes e7 check was a missed opportunity. Let's see what white should have played. This white should have played knight takes e4. But that was missed. This king h8 was a mistake. Let's see if it was a big one. White has about a 1.25 advantage if she plays h6. And she does not. That was missed opportunity. Queen g3 was another mistake. And now the advantage is almost gone. It's about less than half a point. Castle's queenside is also a mistake. Let's see if it was a big one. Now this gives black a slight edge if she plays h6 or a5. She does not play either of those. She plays a6, which is a missed opportunity. f3 is also a missed opportunity. Let's see what white should have played. Looks like h6 was the move. It should have been played. Would have given white almost a point advantage. a5 was another mistake and brings the advantage almost to nothing. But bishop c2 was a missed opportunity and gives black the edge. Looks like white should have played h6 again, or f takes e4, either one of those moves. Instead we got bishop c2. c4 was another mistake. Let's see if it was a big one. Not too big, just gives white a slight edge. Bishop e1 was a mistake, and this gives black a slight edge if she does bishop takes a2. which she does. Bishop g3 was a mistake, and it was a big one. It gives black almost a 2-point advantage if she plays knight d3 check, or rook e3 check would also be fine. And she does play the second best move. This rook a1 check was a mistake, and this loses a lot of the advantage. Black now has about a point advantage, almost between a point and a point and a half. Bishop takes a5 was a mistake. This gives black almost a 3-point advantage if she plays rook takes b3 check, and she does. And black wins the game. And this brings Anna to 4.5 out of 7. And let's take a look at the last game. Last game we got Megan Paragua with the white pieces versus Rose Atwell with the black pieces. Megan got an 86% accuracy, while Rose got a 93.7 accuracy. I only see one mistake in the whole game. Let's see what happens. Got a Caro-Kann defense this time. And you see exchange variation. Bishop d2 was an inaccuracy and gives black almost over a 2-point advantage if she plays knight takes d2, and she does. And Rose wins, and she takes it. She has 4 out of 7 points in the match. And let's take a look at the standings. So right now, after round 7, we got Alice Lee with the clear lead in first with 5 points. Then we got Anna Zatonski and Anna M. Sargazian with 4.5 points, tied for second. And then we got Nazi, Tatev, Carissa, Jennifer, and Rose all tied for 4th place with 4 points. Tomorrow we'll have round 8, and we'll see what happens. If you haven't already, you can also check my coverage on the U.S. Chess Championship, the open section. And I also got a bunch of other videos that you can check out on my channel. So if you haven't already, I hope you like and subscribe. And I hope I see you again. See ya.